one jaw. Allow me to do the usual, and then we'll get started. You know how it is. Right. I'm on, the mouse is being wiggled. I can now do the necessary, and then we'll get straight into it. Streaming. That's right, Gun Haven by accident. No, that's not a haven. Okay, wonderful. Where am I at? I need to remember that this is Hugo. So, I didn't go gung-ho on the mana exploit, but I did show it off last time. Okay. And then that's a sunlight plate. So I need the helm. Oh yeah, that's right, I don't have sheds here. I could make a workshop. I don't have a workshop on my other account, so it'd be nice to see what one kind of looks like. Oh, and it looks like Hugo has found Kai. Interesting stuff. So I hope everybody's had a good day. Mine has been not bad. I have been with the Renovant, and we have been... Oh, he needed a gym top for a specific event. But otherwise I've just been doing the usual. Seed of D's nuts. What does the Withergate and Nelvari farms look like on this account? Right. It's on fire. This is the "this is fine" meme. Nelvari? 8 out of 18. Damn. Hugo's rather more lackluster than I remembered. Oh no. So the thieving Get stole all of my seeds except from all the ones on fire. And then you just got a lonely guy just like, yeah, we're here. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Good to know where I stand. I have no idea what I'm going to do here with this, but maybe fix it another time. I haven't unlocked Aegis. How do we look? Farming can do with a few more levels. Then otherwise, I think I would quite like to gain more community tokens, get my spell damage up, I think. I want that cumulus to be somewhat amazing, and chain lightning. Because yes, Hugo's going to transition to being some sort of mage, I feel, with how I'm doing things. That's right, I have my cute little farm over here for my animals. I don't let them outside, because why would I do that? Let's maybe go find the person on the beach. Let's not forget that I have Lynn. She'll move in when I make a tier 3 house. So I should also look into that. Level 3 house blueprint is 30,000 ducats from Bernard at the town hall. So Kai's little home he makes for himself is over here. The cave that says, oh, this looks like a grotty little place. That's Kai's house. Kai's cool. Neat. So let's see here. Oh, it's not a case, by the way. I've figured this. I think last time when I was on Hugo, I was like, what does this find Anne's sapphire mean? Actually, what it means is have the sapphire and just give it to her. It's not one that you have to physically find. It's just have one on you, so you can see that it's now allowing me to turn in the quest. Yeah, it was always that simple. Catherine, my not wife on this in this reality. In this reality, she hardly knows me at all. Interesting. Because best girl Lynn is my gal. Chocolate milk stand, 10 wood planks. Let's just take that for now. Then Anne typically goes to the... Okay, she's already come down to the general store. I was going to say she usually comes from her caravan to the general store, but time had elapsed to the point where she's already here. Handy for me. We take those. Wonderful. I think what I'd like to do is build up a little more hit points. So I seem to recall the fight versus diners didn't go well, because I didn't have enough damage under my belt here. So I think I'd like to get... Oh, rather, I didn't have the sustain. The damage wasn't necessarily the problem. I think I said. Let's maybe go deal with this. Let's make a deal. Do it. There we go. And you know what? Just so I can see it again. Let's go fight Dinos. Just get a feel for it. Hold on. Do I not have any good bows? I've got a couple... No, I've not really got bow perks, have I? Okay. I also don't have a real Sunite weapon. I've got a myth sword. So why did I myth out on the Sunite sword? Is it just because I didn't have the bars? Probably. Plant keeping. Snappy plant. Nah, you're fine, Cordelia. Okay. Let's have a look here. I'm a snake. So this could be an instant defeat, we'll see. Withergate Castle. Then Dinos's quarters are up the first lift, right? And then in the back half? Yeah. I think I go out to here. That's right. All the offerings. And instead of chain lightning, I'm actually going to do this. Good day, you're fairly improved. Yay! Good to hear, Q. I'm pleased to hear you're doing better, buddy. Woohoo! Have I been? Fine. Same stuff, different day, really. Was out for a couple hours earlier, but nothing special. Let's have a little look. Yeah, I think I'd quite like to upgrade my spell damage, quite frankly. Yeah, that's a lot of health. That's a lot of health, and no doubtedly quite a lot of armor behind that too. So I need to do some improvements. Let's start with finishing off the Sonai armor. And since I last played with Hugo, I've actually learned quite a lot about the game. So I know there's a lot of tricks I can do to gain attack potion, spell damage potions and the like. I could do with. That's an anvil. I say I know I've learned a lot about the game, and then I'm just looking at the wrong table. Rip. Right, let's build 2 chests. Yeah, Q. That is. It has a lot of health. It deals a lot of damage. That's just. It's going to be chaotic. I can just give him offerings. There's 2 ways to deal with dinosaurs. Either you give him a whole bunch of different offerings, or you fight him. Apparently, you can offer him all the blessings and then still fight him afterwards. Of course, if you do it the other way around, you can't do the offerings after you've killed him. So one way allows you to do both, one way allows you to do one. And yes, I need a lot more damage here. If I can take out everything in one Vacuumulus, that'll save a lot of time. So, spoilers, there's probably not going to be a proper dinosaur fight today. By the looks of it. So what do you think was up with you yesterday then, Q, as you're feeling better now? Do you reckon it was just like a... Was it like a nauseated feeling? Or are you feeling feverish? I think didn't you say you were feeling feverish yesterday? So maybe it's just your temperature's just come down. Would be interesting to see if the handing of the blessings increases the difficulty of the fight. That is a really good point. You have cut. Oh no, you got it. Damn. That's a shame, Q. Sorry to hear. You raise a really good point, actually, and something I need to find out. That sounds like I need to find out if it makes it more difficult. I wouldn't have thought it would make it more difficult, though. Because I would have thought it would have been the alternative to the offerings. But let's have a look at that, Q. Let's start working on getting the blessings then. You raise a really good point. I need to learn if this, let's just say for other purposes, I need to learn if there's a way to change Dinosaur's difficulty. If the offerings make him easier, I'll need to note that. If anything, I'd have thought handing him the blessings would make him easier because he would be, I don't know, more persuasive somehow. Let's see. Let's start working properly towards this. For sure. Again, I don't have anything on me that's worthy of the offerings, I don't think. This is just to see. Get an idea of what I need. Because I'm fairly certain he asks for... Yeah, if it's an optional adjustment that makes it more difficult or easier, I need to note that, Q. So you do raise a really good point. So I need 30 of each of these. Okay. I need one of all different sorts of fish. I need 5,000 tickets. This is probably for mana orbs. Nope, that's a piece of cake. This one is each of the keepsakes. Okay, that's easily done. Fruit. I can put some of that in already. Fire and earth crystals. Specific foods. And gold. Nice. Okay. Let's maybe start working on the keepsakes. Peace, romance, riches. And adventure. While I'm here, adventure keepsake goes in. I'll buy... Oh, I don't have the mana. Do I maybe do the mana exploit and break Hugo? I know I said I wasn't going to, but I could. Let's also deposit the... You know what, I'm going to go to every altar just to make sure. I'm just going to start hitting all. You want 100,000 gold. Easily done. See, so I can work there. That's fine. I don't have 5,000 tickets because tickets take a while. In comparison, I have precisely one fishy. And as expected with Hugo, I have none of the thing. What are they called? Whatever that was. Sorry, I'm not thinking straight. Crops. Because Hugo has not been a farmer. So let's go Sunhaven Farm. Then I can get the romance keepsake here. I think Rex sells the adventure keepsake, so I can get the romance and adventure keepsake here. I might just break my mana a little bit. I might just casually break the game, just from a convenience point of view. Romance keepsake. I think this guy... Oh, Scott, sorry, not Rex. This guy sells the adventure keepsake. The riches keepsake. Huh. I know where the peace keepsake is. The peace keepsake is easy. That's Navari. It's the riches keepsake. I need to remember. It's from another merchant, but I can't... There's another... Somebody else like one of those, but I don't remember who. Do I have a tier 3 house yet? Oh, I can't actually afford it now. I bought the keepsakes anyway. So, you provide? Nothing of any use right now, but this is where I could get a whole load of... this is one option for upgrading stats. I could either buy Elixirs of Arcane Might here, using community tokens. In Nelvari, I can mine a specific resource, which when you trade in 300 of said resource, you gain one of them potions. Yeah, they're the two best ways I've seen so far for stat gaining. There might also be something in Nelvari, but I'm clearly missing a trick. And also, of course, there's foods. I also don't have a different rod here. Okay. You know what? Let's go back to basics. Earn me some mana via catching fish. But like, actually catching fish. Man, it's felt like forever since I last used the gold rod. I think one of the fish it said I needed was a Dorado. So it could be worth my time doing some fishing in Withergate when I teleport there. Later. Oh, trick or trout. Okay, I can appreciate the pun there. That is actually the kind of thing I'd come out with. I can appreciate that. They need me to come by and make some jokes and puns for them. Oh yeah, I didn't even say anything. Knock on wood, speedy recovery for you, Q. And yes, that was my head. More trick or trouts. Not quite what I'm after. Oh yeah, and in other news, I may be getting a new microphone soon. TLDR, I helped my brother-in-law last year from taking out a loan. And he said he'd like to kind of pay me back by supporting what I do. So he said he wants to buy me a mic, and I'm finally taking him up on his offer. So who knows? I showed him what I was looking at today, and then hopefully he'll have it by the time I see him on either Tuesday or Wednesday. Oh no, I'm not seeing him Tuesday, I'm seeing him Wednesday. Hopefully by Wednesday he might have ordered it. One of the two. And then from there I'll be able to work out about pop filters and all the rest of it. So it may be interesting. It also said I needed beach crab, right? I need beach crab, a lot of stone. In my inventory right now is absolutely cooked. I need a lot of crops. Oh, I'm at over 100 mana. Let's grab. Oh yeah, we're on fire. This is fine. Not muted, am I? No, of course not. We've been to and froing. Why am I here again? Hold on. Hold on. Peace, keepsake. Peace, keepsake. I remembered. Eventually. The peace keepsake, I know because I looked the other day. Sylvius sells the peace keepsake. My presumption is that this is one thing I don't know, the Riches keepsake. My presumption is it's in Withergate. But I don't know for certain. Let's try and grab a fish or two here. Oh yeah, there's a funny bug that if you teleport, if you don't cycle off your, it seems to be if you try to use a rod just after teleporting, You have to perform a different action or else it just doesn't throw the rod properly. It's really weird. I noticed it earlier. / yesterday. But I don't quite know what causes it. Hey, there we go. That's what I'm after. Let's drop you. Then see if what I can offer to Dinus with what I have on me. Because I've gained various other crap. Lobby. What is quite nice though is after I've fought Dinus, he doesn't get permanently angsty with me. I can still do the offerings. I would go with it canonically being because it's a dragon with pride. That he doesn't care how many people come at him, he knows he'll always win. So he doesn't care if you try and fight him. That's what I canonically say. But I don't know. That's just me hazarding a guess. At least with what's weird with Dinus' offerings is that it doesn't seem to involve anything from Withergate. It seems to be a lot of basic collect crap for the most part. Let's have a look again. Oh, I guess the tokens constitutes as... So ask for tickets, that constitutes as Withergate crap, doesn't it? Let's be real. Call me out. Rich's keepsake. That's the last one for me to get there. Again, I'm unsure as to who has that. And yeah. Okay, some of the fish from Withergate are in here, so my words are kind of wrong. It's mostly the rare crap from locations, with a couple commons. 5,000 tickets. All the gear I could want. So King's Lost Mine Key. Ooh. So that's how I go mining in the Nelvari farm, Withergate farms, is it? That's cool. I mean, there is... That's not all the Withergate farms. There's a system that involves using a train. What rings am I using? Shadow ring and my wedding ring. Sure. Cookies, coffee, energy smoothie. I can buy energy smoothies. Right, okay. I walk out with no more knowledge gained than previous. Skill issue. How does Hugo have his exploration stuff? I need this increased. I need this increased. This also is slightly wrong. It says after achieved... Well, it's not wrong, but it's flat. It says after achieving 10 hearts with any romanceable character, gain 1/2/3 bonus community tokens every morning. This gives you... At max rank, it gives you 3 tokens if you have 10 hearts with every character in the game as well. You can have 1 character at 10 hearts and receive 3 tokens. You can have 5 characters at 10 hearts and still only receive 3 tokens. It's not a cumulative thing. It just fulfills the condition of, does someone who's a romanceable character have 10 hearts with you? Yes or no? If yes, give coins. That is the simplicity of it. So I did try to grab extra people at 10 hearts to see if it affects anything, but it doesn't. Oh, the underground here is the standard Withergate mines. It's quite cool. There's 3 different themed places, and then you mine in whatever you're given. Kind of cool. No, I don't know where I'm trying to go either at this point. We're just going off. Really, I should be back in Sunhaven mining, but we're here. At least I have my gain health from opening chests passive. That's a mimic, by the way. If I walked near that chest, it would have just opened its eyes and glared at me slightly. My god. You guys are so weak. In comparison to I have a save file now, this is just... this is nothing in comparison. Funnily enough. What do you expect? I've spent far more time on the other account now. Even though that account's not even a week old yet. It pretty much trumps my Hugo playtime. Plus it's a broken character, so what do you expect? So I need a bone mouth bass. Already got Durorado. A little bit of fishing and a little bit of combat while I'm here. Finish the day off. Then tomorrow onwards I need to be in the mines. Oh. That's right, I need to do inventory management. Which is why back at Sunhaven I'm creating chests. So let's start figuring this out then. That's a more pertinent thing to be doing right now. I want, or I should say I desire, a workshop. I can't quite remember what the criteria are. Crafting workshop. 5 more wood beams. You're a construction table. Oh, but I don't have planks. Because someone decided to make them into chests. Don't know whose bright idea that was, but that wasn't a very bright idea. I just want to dump crap, basically. Then once I figure out this... Also, why did I not put in my adventure keepsake? Because I bought one from the dude. Don't worry, I fixed it. Yeah, I know, you would have thought, I would have thought I would have missed it too, but apparently not. Apparently I actually caught on to my mistake. It happens sometimes. I'd also like to set up something that's incredibly satisfying. It doesn't earn me money, but this is going to be so satisfying. Well, not yet, but in a few days. So in other words, in a stream or two's time. But when I do it, it will look super cool. In the farming shop, if I buy oak saplings, I can stack them all up in an area. Then I can cleave through them once they're all fully grown. 140 is good enough. That will do, I suppose. Again, this is a bit of a money loss, but it's a good way to earn wood. It's a good way to get wood. Hey. I'm also curious. Did I never do the... Right, let's see here. Some berries and carrots. Myth bars. My god, you really didn't do much, did you? Tell the riddle's answer to Rupert. Overspent now, mate, she'll be right. It's fine. So 140 seeds makes 140 trees. With the spell Ethereal Axe, I'll come through and cleave them all in twain. It's really satisfying just to see it go off. Again, that won't be today, unfortunately, because they take a few days to grow. I don't think the stream will be more than 2 or 3 in-game days. But let's just put this down. Then next time I do this, if I have more seeds, I know for a fact that down here you can fit, 300 brings you to about here. And then once you beat King Leonidas, you can come further out. But I think in this area alone you could get about 5 to 600 trees. Which would just be pretty nuts. So 640. Hey, this guy gives me goop. Nice. I'm still making myth bars. Sounds like a myth opportunity. Make more planks, please. So yeah, it will be a case of me going out to other parts to get wood. Let's make this workshop. And as I don't have any more trees in my current lands, I can just go out to these lands and grab it. Don't worry, I'm aware I need earth and fire crystals for dinosaurs' offerings. Everything in due time. Let's also just pick up some stuff. Maybe grab this chest as well. Give me some hit points. Sweet. Little something something. 17 damage with the Scython, here you go. That's not awful. Most of that's contributed by the Sunite armor though, I believe. I don't think I've done much with community tokens on this save, have I? No, I have not. Mind you, that's what happens when this was my first proper account of the game and I was still trying to learn a lot of stuff. At this point, I'm looking at Hugo as the same file as a retrospective. It happens. Who knows? If you want me to, maybe next Sunday I could focus on my other account instead. Mix it up. Oh yeah, with an axe, if you hit a tree, it will always fall in the opposite direction to where you're standing. I can be facing this way. Yeah. If you're in the centre and you go forward, I think it randomly chooses. But otherwise it's coordinated to the opposite side to the side you're facing. I can also chop almost all of the tree one side, swatch to the tree, and it will still fall on the last hit. It goes on the last hit, not on the majority of the damage. Little detail, I know. Little unimportant detail in the game, but I've been picking up on a lot of little details in this game that I feel like sharing the information for for no other reason than whimsy. I mean, to be fair, I've already shared the most game-breaking information in the game. So, everything else pales in comparison. Would you rather hear me talk about having infinite mana in a more consistent basis, or would you want to hear me talk about the ways trees fall when you cut them? I mean, ain't that a brainer? Ain't that a no-brainer? I don't worry, I acknowledge this. There should be enough logs now to grab enough planks to make the beams to make the workshop. At least that's my desire. Yeah, that'll be enough, I think. Yep. I need 2 more beams, so I have the stuff for sure. Elven Grape Juice is a quest. It's a fetch quest from the elf in the tavern, whose name I definitely remember, but I'm not going to share it because you need to remember it too, clearly. Definitely not a coping for me forgetting what the guy's name is. That's a fancy looking Snek over there. Blocking the path to literally nothing, by the way. Oh yeah, how cool is this, right? So Peter's next to this turtle that's flipped up on its back, and he's doing absolutely nothing. The bastard. At least help the turtle out. And that's why the turtle's just looking at him like, you could have done that sooner. Oh, and he just poops a diamond. Did you know turtles are made of diamonds? I have the answer to your riddle, Rupert. It's a fishing rod. I was going to try and, when I first saw the riddle, I was going to try and think of the serious answer, but then when I remembered who Rupert actually was, I was like, oh, well, there's only one real logical solution here. Let's get rid of you guys. I think sand was one of the conditions that Dinas asks for as an offering. Can I remember? And no, I'm not going to write the conditions down, we'll just go by most days and have a look. In the most logical way possible. And I have a scarecrow doing absolutely nothing. Good job, keep up the good work. It's pretty much par for the course here. Also appears that I made the pathing around the farm here a bit awkward. Okay, Sarah. Let's make a few more beams so I have spares. And yes, I can see that there's a quest for the wood planks. I'm probably not going to fulfill it. This fishing that I acquired can go out. So let's get that bad boy onto the water. Nice. Looking good. Go back on the hotbar and let's actually sleep. Then by the time I wake up, all the beams would be made. Then I can make that workshop. Somehow I feel like I'm going to regret making this workshop though. I quite like my 3 shed format I have going on with my other account. Sheds are pretty cool. He says. Oh, it's not all the way down here, is it? It's like halfway up. Oops. That's me waiting for the scroll bar. Above the greenhouses. There we go. I also don't know how to make... It says crafted at a mana infuser. Okay, I think mana infusers are at Nelvari. If I recall correctly. And oh, it says quest for Tonya. Yeah, okay, well, I might fulfill this one. I like Tonya. I've decided she's cool. But, you know, it's not 8 AM. So... News you snooze, you lose. You choose. Yeah, I did just kind of lose rhythm. I need maximum of this. I should take this and see what I can feed to Dinus. Maybe. That's Havenite, not fire crystals. I think he needs fire crystals, not Havenite in the icons. That one! Thank you. So it'll be worth my efforts to check. And let's have a little look at the crafting workshop. It looks cool. Put crafting workshop here. It really truly is just a bigger shed of all time. So this is the equivalent of about 3 sheds together. So now I can start to categorize items properly. In the shed, I think. Are we making more wood chests? I can categorize items in the shed. Workshop. I don't think there's any workshop skins though. I think it's only for sheds. Shed kit. Shed kit, shed kit, shed kit. No workshop kits. Regrettably. Unless you're going to tell me that they give this the same category. Let's test this. I'll make a shed kit that's very obvious to being different, i.e. not the castle one, because the castle one looks kind of similar to this. If I can get the beer keg shift. Beer keg shift. Shed kit. How do I get shift out of shed and kit? Usual derp brain mode and engaged, huh? Excuse me for being an idiot. Yeah, 2 chests begin the adventure here. This is what I should have done a long time ago with Hugo. I'm sure in one of the earlier streams I said, I'm not bothered about organising it. That sounds exactly like the heathenistic thing I'd do. I don't remember if he needs bars. I think it involves gold ore. Let's give this a shot for now. So let's teleport back to Withergate. I'll go to Dinus's little hole. And after that I'll go visit his cave. Okay, lobby. Just quickly sending out a message. If it's paused on the lobby thing, I'm sorry. Right. Time to go see Dinas. I have pretty much all the assorted kinds of gems in my bag. And a maximum pile of stone. This should be enough to fill out the majority, but not all, of the mining resource offerings, I believe. Also, I think Wintergate's a very strange place in that it's filled with... They want you to be like, oh no, it's filled with like spooky and scary creatures, and then it's just like a giant like fairground and casino. Got a very strange ambience to it. I like it. I like Withergate, but I think it's my least favourite of the areas. Personally. Or of the three I know about. Apparently Dragon said there's other areas that we go to eventually, but of what there is at the moment, just not the case. So I do need to bring Havenite with me. Oops. So I need copper ore, coal, and Havenite. So there will be more mining on the horizon. I would like to go into Dinosaur's ult real quick and see what happens when I say I have an offering for you before I have all the offerings. Just see what he does. Mess around with him a bit. So, Dinas. Confront Dinas. I have an offering for you. Do not return unless you have a grand offering. My patience wears thin. So he knows when you've offered everything in. And telling him that did not revoke the current items. Good. Imagine. Oh yeah, and 10 gold bars. Okay. So it looks like mining's on the table at the moment. Mining and woodcutting, for sure. Let's put all of this back. I'm so glad I discovered shift click. I'd honestly been manually clicking and putting stuff in and didn't realise shift click was in existence. Skill issue on my end. Yeah. No message back from the Fluffster yet. I'm sure she is busy and got things going on, so that's not a problem. I need to forage apples and oranges, don't I? It asks for about 30 of all the fruits, as well as some crops I'll need to grow. What was it? Wheat? I saw and remembered wheat, potato, tomatoes, and sugarcane at minimum. Yeah, I need at least a little more damage so that the flowers die in 2 direct hits, rather than die to burn damage. That's what I would like. Because look, they hit, then they spew out their gas before they die because they get given the time. And yeah, I think for Which way I want to do damage to Hugo? It's definitely going to be spell damage over attack damage. Attack damage does actually affect the amount of damage you deal via pickaxe though. However, on the flip side, spell damage affects Vacuumulus. My personal favourite spell in the game. And the one used for clearing out the mines. I do like the soundtrack to this game as well. I think I've said that before, but the soundtrack to this game is really neat. Let's grab this. Oh, that's another rusty key. Thank you. Do I have spell haste with Hugo yet? 2 levels of it. Good. At least past me did that correct. And I've got intellect and mana conduit. Perfect. Arcane mastery. Yeah, arcane mastery is also fantastic. Oh yeah, I also need to go back to diamonds with 50 coal. Plus I need to remember where the riches keepsake is. Didn't I say I was going to check out Nelvari and maybe Withergate? Because my stipulation was primarily in Withergate. I believe was my stipulation. I believe it was. Oh, and also yes, there's like a single pixel there, which is a bit of a feature. Also, it took me a long time to realise this, but in the mines, all of the enemy positions are consistent. You'll always find these two trapweeds together. There will always be the 2 frogs at the bottom on this level, etc, etc. What changes is the rocks and the positioning. Also believe the I need to double check this fact, but I think you'll find that because this was level 42, this will be the layout for level 42, 32, 22, 12 and 2. I believe they keep the layouts the same for every 10th for the most part. Could be slightly mistaken on that one. I think there's like, I think the first 10 floors omit that rule, but the later ones have like a follow the plan of the previous floor rule thing going on. Asterisk to be confirmed. I mean, I could check that right now, but the goal is go down, not around. See, so over here, there's a toad at the top, and a flower just by the right of a crystal. Toad up top, flower just to the right of a crystal. That's just consistent. Okay, that... What? What? I failed that twice. Skill issue. Let's grab spell haste. Very important spell ability. Spell haste. Like, it makes spells come out super zoomy in comparison. And that's where you're like, well, actually, it's 20% faster. Well, yeah, super zoomy. I'm just using less words and less numerics. Also, I can just pew here. It just magically goes through the walls. Because projectiles through walls in this game are ethereal. Which is just neat. One of my favourite features about the spells, actually. You know, weirdly, I think that Chain Lightning has some weirder versions with it, if I recall. I know Cataclysm has a similar interaction to the Fire Beam one, where neither spells hit any airborne enemies. They're literally ground targeting spells, so they're very crap, but there we go. Oh, 1 second. Oh, sounds lovely. Have fun. It's looking like a big fat maybe on my hanging out with the BR bros then. Because they're having fun, good for them. That just means more time with Hugo then. And who knows, maybe I'll build up that other save I'm talking about. So you can see what an overstacked file looks like. And then you'll realise why I've been saying that Hugo pales in comparison. The difference is truly night and day. And yes, I'm aware that I'm digging up stuff that's not the specific ores. Nothing wrong with having the excess stones. I mean, there is from an inventory management point of view, yes, I get that, but I'll speak about it in the long run. I'm going to turn that workshop into a big old project for Hugo here. I might even need a second shed. Maybe I go 2 workshops. Have one for like the mining and another one for like the food and the seeds and stuff. Undecided. Don't know if I have the jump attack skill on Hugo, but I'm pretending I do. I'll teleport out of the mine soon. Maybe I grab them wood planks and go speak to Tonya. Because she's cool. Also, as much as I would need to do mining, I'd quite like to increase that spell damage. Maybe break my mana a little more as well. And come back when everything can be a little quicker. One of my buddies just posted a link in our group chat about another one of my mates got shot in the arse. So we sent the link to that video because the guy clipped it. I should watch that with ardent fervour later. You're here? Wood planks was on the menu, as is... Oh yeah, I need bronze ore as well, don't I? I'm not talking about the Pokemon. Okay, so let's see if the shed skins work with the workshops. Nope. It's very exclusively sheds. I mean, it makes sense, but it was worth the test. So, planks. As an idiot, where would I put planks? Two here. Planks for the memories. Nope. Wrong type of plank. Wrong type of plank. They're seeds, because it's called Seed These Nuts. It's bright pink for a very specific reason. I.e. the reason being so that I know that I don't need to bother with it when I check things, and then I still check it anyway. Also, no, my seed chests nowadays are green. My combat chests are red. My Nelvari goods are blue. And my Wither gates are purple. I now have a system in place, where possible. Probably won't apply in the workshop though, for Hugo here. To quite the same extent. Shang sucks, see you later. Oh, there's the stupid ninja squirrel lady. She's funny. If I was a Tonya, where would I hide? In the tavern. Oh, I need to go to the tavern anyway, because I have that cask of ale for... what's his name? Tevin? Is that just the guy that restreams DSP? Edwin. Give me them community tokens. And the exploration XP. Speaking of which, I need this. Token Citizen. Gives me extra exploration XP for every quest I complete. From a bulletin board. Very handy, it turns out. Who's this guy in the trench coat? I've never seen him before. Vitus Varnus. I have no idea who this dude is. He's just kind of here. He's a guy. Kitty hangs outside this barn here for forever. Leave her be. Sunlight Helmet was on the menu, wasn't it? So I can complete the set. See if I can't make the additional bars with the extra ore I have. So, Sunlight Bar. Can't make much of them. Many of them. What I can do... Let's do this. I know I said before that I wasn't going to break Hugo, but let's break Hugo a little bit. When I say a little bit, I mean a lot. Yeah. I know, it's cheap, but it's also fun. All it does is it, in my eyes, all this does is it cuts out the arbitrage of, you know, the thing you should be worried about most in the game, I guess. So yeah, it's a little broken. But the sound, oh yeah, I never covered it in the video. The sound, the audio on the thing is annoying. Because then it stops and then it gets super loud again when you stop it and start it. What should we go to? If I was a mana bar, how much would I like to... what number would I want to be at? I decided 40 to 50,000 is about right to not entirely make loading your save or saving the game entirely unfeasible. I think would be the plan. If this annoys you, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm just gonna dip out of that one. Yeah, let's just leave the game going and just walk around while I gain the necessary mana. Then tomorrow on we can do some proper mining. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully it's not as loud for you as it is for me in my ears. Sheesh. Grab another bit more XP. Also, I can make this guy take himself out. I do not have Thorn Mail with Yuro. I cannot make him take himself out. I tried. If I had the skill Thorn Mail, he would have gone down. What's funny though is that when I'm doing the mana thing, listen, ready? So you can hear me air skip normally. If I start doing the mana thing, the audio for mana gain supersedes the audio for air dash. So it doesn't even play the dash sound effect when I'm doing this. I know I could be chopping down these trees, but oh well. Oh yeah, and it's unexplainable, but this also makes the audio do weird things from the music point of view as well. So I have 35 community tokens. I can at least go up by 2 mana right now. Not mana, sorry. I can go up by infinite mana. I meant spell damage, sorry. At least get 2 extra spell damage in the old. Who the hell are you? Who are you, seriously? I guess she's just some sort of some autumn tourist visitor. No idea who she is. So, I wonder if she is a romanceable character. It gives the indication that she might be. Because she's got her own character portrait. Yeah! You can totally marry the woman that tries to kill you. Still a better love story than Twilight? Even though, let's be real here, that's just a meme. The story of Twilight's actually better than people make out. The only reason why people don't like Twilight is because Kristen Stewart has to play Bella, and Bella's the most boring person in existence. I actually quite like Kristen Stewart. She's actually cool. But she has to play Bella Swan, who's just the most boring person probably ever. She really is. All I'll say is if you don't agree with me with that statement, go back and read hell, even just Twilight. And even that one is the least of her excessive craziness. Boringness. Because she is kind of crazy as well. She's actually boring but totally unhinged. Her boringness does not make up for how crazy she is. Right, back to gaining mana. Random tales aside. Even though I will share my usual tidbit I share when I talk about Twilight and whatnot. If you didn't know, the 50 Shades of Grey series was actually originally Twilight fanfic. I used to work in W.H. Smith, which for those who don't know is a big UK book like bookstore franchise. Back when the 50 Shades books were being released. So I'm very well aware of the order of the 50 Shades books and the front covers, actually. And also it was funny to see women's reactions to buying 50 Shades when it was coming out. It was quite funny. Let's just say women get just as thirsty as men, let's just say that much. People don't believe it, but it's true. What should I go for? I said 40 to 50, but maybe I could go to a little less than that. Maybe we sit at around 15k or so. Not totally, completely break it. Just mostly break it. So yeah, that'll be the plan for the rest of this day. Oh, it's full. I was wondering why the Snakoon wasn't there, breaking my access. Let's just go around seeing what I can pick up while I'm gaining mana. Use my time semi-effectively. Oh, that was a seaweed. Why did the lobster blush? Because the seaweed. I hate this guy. Nathaniel just sucks. Okay, hate's a strong word. I dislike Nathaniel. I hate Shang. That's more accurate. Like, Nathaniel sucks, but Shang here super sucks. Like, it's another level of sucking. Also, you're not actually in the way. Did I feed you before? Why does it need to... What do you mean, get it to move out of the way? It's not in the way of anything. There's nothing here. I think it's just in a case of getting the plushie from it. So it's quote-unquote in the way. Not that it's actually in the way of anything. I said I was going to go to about 15k, didn't I? Let's go slightly above, so that when I do the mana to health transactions, I'm still sitting above 15k. Adamant bars and eggs. I honestly thought that I was still in the previous day where I did take the bounties, but such is the case that I wasn't. Right, that's good enough. That's enough mana, right? And then we'll use the book. Neat. So I need... How much more to make a helmet? So make helmet, I need one more bar. Interesting. So tomorrow will probably be more mining. I would hazard a guess to say. Also, I'll show off this interaction now. Because actually Lynn's house is closest to the quarry. So in Hugo's case, it's actually more convenient for me to go to my spouse's house. Speaking of which, here she is. I do also like all the seasonal outfits the characters use. It's quite nice that they swap over and don't just stay the same. Yes. Eh? What do you mean I can't sleep with my spouse? When you get in a double bed, it's like, would you like to sleep with your spouse? I don't know. What's this? The Doctor of Sunhaven. I could have ignored him and memed out, but let's tell him the right answer. I get community tokens out of it. Quite a lot of them too. To be fair. Kind of worth it, if I'm honest. I get a letter, I open it up, 40 community tokens. That effectively pays for 2, when you include the ones I had on me. That pays for 2 of the, whatchamacallums. Just give you an apple. Get 1 community token out of it for now. What am I talking about? The pays for 2 of the spell damage potions. So I'll get 4 extra damage. Which is currently... like nearly 10%. That's like 8% of Hugo's current... Yeah, that's literally 8% of Hugo's current damage. As an increase. Because I told the dragon what to do. We take those. Also, I think the reason why I swapped to Chain Light is because it was dealing slightly more damage, correct? No, Fireball had more range. The damage is currently comparable. The cast speed is also fairly comparable as well, actually. Yeah, now we do proper mining. This is what real mining looks like, by the way. This is how they did it back when. Don't you know Vacuumulus is the spell that caused the miner strike in the 80s? Clearly. Also, I think I put it in the wrong spell, in the wrong thing. That's fine. So Dinus needed Havenite. I need 100 copper ore as well. So it will be a case of going back to the upper floors. That's what I was looking to say, the upper floors. And then getting some bronze ore. Use the key before you get in the cart, damn it. Should know that by now. Re? Zappy zappy zoo. Get out of here. And what's nice, of course, I'm getting mana back from what I spend. And I'm getting additional mana per kill. So my mana's fairly equalising out for now. Bear in mind I'm dealing 32 damage right now. At 8 o'clock I'll go and deal with my max hit points. And then buy them spell potions. Spell damage potions. Then you'll be able to see the comparative difference in the damage. There is also a guy in Nelvari that sells me potions that increase my mining damage permanently. Very small increments though. Really what I want to do is just increase my spell damage to the point where I can just one-hit KO anyway. All the rocks. Key Damas. Don't mind me. Just casually forgetting how to play the game I've been playing for like chunk of the day. I say a chunk of the day because it was early and I can't remember how long for. Not that long today comparatively, because I did have my nephews come by super early. Well, not super early, just usual Sunday shenanigans, I guess. If I bring these two together, there you go, chain lightning. Thank you very much. So I can still get copper ore on this floor, it's just a lot lower rate, as you could probably guess. Such is the way with such odds. I like how the spells also chain onto... I like how Chain Lightning also chains onto the pots if they're close enough. It's kind of neat. Oh yeah, so let's teleport back. And I've not gone through too many floors, but if I return to the mines today I can always just go to the upper floors for bronze. The days are numbered. Oh, little squirrel girl. I already have the excess sunlight bars for me to be able to make the helmet. So that's full sunlight for the uniformity bonus. Which at the moment is only 4%, but it will become 10%. Pretty neat. That's 10% on all damage sources. It just says it increases your damage by 10%. So it's not like, oh, it only increases this one or only increases that one. No, it increases all of the things. Oh god, this inventory is just crap, isn't it? I've already dealt with the stone. Let's get these foods out of here just because I can't be able to deal with them right now. Get rid of you, get rid of you. I should really, though, keep the fruits and start sorting out the workshop better. I built it, put 2 chests in, then proceeded to ignore it, didn't I? Don't worry, I'll be coming back for it. It's not, like, completely forgotten. It's just partially forgotten. So let's grab 2 spell damage potions. Remember, I was doing 32 damage in the mines. Let's see if that one increase. That should increase by 1 or 2. Maybe a couple more than that. Perfecto. Inventory still looks kind of cruddy, but whatever. I also forgot to grab the Addy bars. So I'll grab the Addy bars, buy 12 eggs. Buy? I have 8 out of 12 farm animal spots used up. I think I bought a couple chickens, right? So I should have some eggs in my land. In my land is a very weird way to put it, but I think you know what I mean. If you don't, I'm sorry, because I'm sort of only on the cusp of understanding. Yes, swap mana to health. Oh no, I was 25 max mana. How pitiful. That's nearly all of my reserves. Anyway. Let's grab 2. Right, I don't actually have enough Addy ore, so I'm going to need to go to the higher levels anyway, like the 20s, grab more Addy ore, to be fair. Let's see here, I'm also going to need a lot more wood. That's what this down here is dealing with. See, it's all coming in nicely. It's getting there. Then, as I say, when it comes to chopping it, it's so satisfying. Cleave through and break like 30 trees in one go. Oh, someone didn't buy chickens. I thought I bought chickens. Well, that ain't no clucking good, is it? That's just false advertising. Let's buy the eggs, give them to Albert, and then just go back to the mines, I think. I can flick between different levels. Let's just buy 15 eggs. I can't be bothered to click the other buttons. I know it's a little bit on the annoying, a bit on the spending money side, but who cares? I can make a lot of money, courtesy of the Worthwhile Restoration, which actually does compound further with the Resourceful perk, which I will be upgrading. Albert's normally by the yeah. They start in the library, then they move to next to the aquarium, then they go down to the beach. And yes, I'm becoming that sad in the game that I know some of the NPCs' movement patterns now. Let's grab... Believe it or not, Exploration XP is actually the most annoying to come across. Speed at crafting tables will do me fine. And as it's a new day, I'll have more quests on the board. They also reset in Nelvari and Withergate as well, but let's give you Black Diamond, get some tokens. Yeah, I need to upgrade that skill so I get 3 community tokens, not 2. Okay, so I need adamant and copper. Adamant will be 20 onwards. Well, it's actually about 18 onwards. They kind of do the transitional stuff, so you can actually get down. So let's see, 32? Still 32, you say? Was not enough for damage increase to actually affect much. Okay. Little disappointing. That's what happens when you have it in small increments, I suppose. Maybe I need to go to the Nelvari mines. Get the crystal things that let me buy the mining damage. Maybe compound the damage up together. Couple of copper ores as well, this is good. I can see there's water crystals on the ground, I'm not fussed. Sorry. My bee. So yeah, you can see that this is the same as the layout. This is where the flower is and the toad is. You can see it's the same layout as the floor in the 40s of the same one, because this is 22. It's basically, yeah. You can see what I mean now. Then you'd have the two flowers up here and the two toads down here. All is as it should be. Let's grab weak spot. I don't need that. Buff effects are nice, but let's go uniformity. I'll be grabbing the Sunite helmet when I go back to base. Then that'll put me at full Sunite. Also, I fell in the water and didn't take damage. But I am taking damage to the magma bugs. Okay, so I've not got the random invincibility bug. I mean, clearly them bugs weren't invincible. They died in one hit. Or, you know, 2 hits, whatever. Unlimited mana. So yeah, I need a bit more addy ore, then maybe I'll drop up to the first 10 floors. Grab copper. That's enough addy, I think. Yes. They want 6 adamant bars. I already have a few in base. So this floor should be enough. Honestly. I could go further through the 20s, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump to floor 2. And then I can see, we can do the comparison at floor 2 versus 20. Hold on. It might be, yeah, I think it was floor 2 I need to compare with. I can check that on the map once we're out of here. Bang. Neat. That was close. No, I'd love to take that coal. Uh-oh. Skill issue? Let's see here. Let's go floor 4. And hopefully it should look like this at the start. No, okay, so the first 10 breaks it. I'd need to do a proper correlation as to how the floors work with each other then. That's alright, I'll be 100% figuring out Sunhaven. I'm still sort of in the processes of breaking it. All down. And breaking it full stop. Lol. I'm currently trying to be on the lookout for a way to exploit potion use. Is what I'll reveal. But I can't find anything yet. The animations for potion consumption being that the same as food consumption, and the inventory mechanics for it are pretty airtight. So I don't think it would be possible. Animation cancelling is an easy get. You just attack this. You can just attack, then just swap to a different thingy, then swap back if you're quick enough. But depending on your weapon's attack speed, i.e. the later stuff or the scythe, their attack speeds are pretty fast, so you don't need to worry about, you know, inventory swapping to animation cancel. But if you've got like the really slow, crappy rust or copper stuff, yeah, it's kind of worth it. Heck is this? Rex's cap. Oh, the random thingamajiggy. That's fine. I've already been to wave 4. I've already been to floor 4, so we go 1, 2, 3, 5 here. Remember, I need 100 copper ore for Dinas. I think I've already got the coal necessary. It's 50. Yep, I've got the coal necessary. So maybe after this mining excursion, I go to Dinas's offering stand. Work out what I can deposit. Maybe grab apples and stuff in town before I head out to contribute in. My current line of thinking. Right, let's get you. That's right, express mining, gotta love it. I'd love it more if I had more spell damage. / mining damage. Again, maybe I do go to Nelvari mines with some mithril keys or addy keys. Just whip my way through. Ba ba boom 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 ba da ba ba. Good, I can still KO still slice in one. Even with my pretty poo-poo mana spell damage. Nice, I got the jump and the spell in. I honestly thought I was about to be pushed off. Or not make the jump. Or both. Could also do with the pickup range increase. Let's maybe spend this point into finishing off uniformity, then grab a pickup range. That seems backwards because I'm currently not wearing the proper armor set in full. Yet I'm mining. So I need to grab stuff off the floor. You'd think that's counterintuitive. To which I say, yeah, it kind of was. Ain't gonna hide it. Oh, I'm on my scythe. Leave me on the sword. 3:20 p.m. I may soon need to just go see Dinas. I feel like there's another reason why, another something I wanted to do in town. Which is why I wanted to go back up to the surface. The adamant bar thing was a reason, but that's got days on it. Precisely 2 of them. So I don't have to immediately panic. $88. 12 more. So yeah, let's prioritize getting the bronze ore for Dinas. Copper, sorry. Because all good RuneScape players know that you need 1 copper and 1 tin to make bronze. And then iron ore has a 50% chance to work in a furnace. Or you can make steel bars with 1 iron ore and 2 coal. Oh man. OSRS days. Back before it was called OSRS and RuneScape 3 didn't exist. The real ones, no. I couldn't really get behind RuneScape 3. I played it and I thought it was just too dumbed down from old school RuneScape. It seemed too conveniently easy. Within a couple hours I'd smithed enough to earn a whole bunch of smithing levels, or was able to buy a bond on RuneScape 3 just like that. Just no effort. Well, I'm saying that the complexity has to make the game better. That's not what I'm saying, it just didn't feel the same experience, I think is what I was trying to say. More to the point. Let's go 10. I'm still on 88. So yeah, 12 more. Bum, bum, bum. Grab this. Also, from what I can tell, the best armor that's droppable by NPCs is the prickle pops. Can give you adamant armor pieces. I do not believe anything drops sunite, from what I have been able to observe. Neat. Little combat level in there. We'll take those. And I think I want leadership. Give me the Aegis spell. Oh! Also, this tooltip's wrong. The armor is correct. The health is correct. The cost is wrong. The cost is 20, 25, 30. It's listed as 40, 35, 30. It's actually 20, 25, 30. So if I swap to Aegis now, right, I'm at 1, 4, 3, 4 for 0. I then went down. Look, see, I'm only losing. Well, it's 18 because it's giving me back the mana that I'm using. You can see it's only going down by 20 initially. 20, 25, 30. It's just wrong in the tooltip. But the rest of it's correct. What did I have on this? Probably the fish bubble, whatever. I'll leave it on Aegis. And then Dragon's going to cooperate with me and we're going to work out the actual size of the range of Aegis Shield. It says it works with anybody in the same map, but Dragon has a suspicion It's not a full map size. So we'll probably go to like a huge map. Like just Sunhaven main town or something. Stand at opposite ends and just try the spell. Oh, I can also go offer stuff to Dinos now. So this maybe... Can you teleport while in the cart? Yeah, you can. One fun thing to know about the carts. I mean, I'm going to be putting together a skill tree features video at some point in the future when I've got everything locked down. But what's interesting is that you can, while you're travelling in the cart, you know how you can like fire and stuff? Well, you can also jump, and you can trigger lunging strikes while stationary in the cart. Which is quite neat. Makes very little difference other than attacking, like, for instance, the wilt flowers that are normally able to be shot on the various floors. Not bothered about the community board in Withergate right now. That's not my priority. My priority is actually dealing with Dinos. Man, I miss not having triple air skip. The double air skip is so nice. Feels a bit bland to go back to a character with just one skip. Yeah, it's just me being entitled. Then again, it is a damn grind to get there, so it's not necessarily entitlement. Oh, oops, I teleported. Didn't mean to right click. So, in here? No. Stupid. It's this one. So I need 3 more Havenite from base. I forgot to bring it with me. Oof. I will need to worry about the Withergate community posts though, because I need tickets. And tickets are very annoying to come by. Earning 100k will be a piece of cake from here. With my increased mana pool. That's not me being cocky. I can literally go to Nelvari, donate all my mana, kill some things in the forest to the south. Then repeat the process to earn lots of coins. Okay. Swap you out. Wrong thing. I want to sell you. Then let's also make more Addy bars. I like to keep just a couple of the ores where possible in the chests. Also, I think I've completed the Elios books on Hugo. I could go check that, but for now I'm just going to assume. You know what they say when you assume? Make a dick of yourself. Let's bring Pebbles out. Put him on the ground. Remember, I will be sorting everything into the workshop at some point. Today is not that day. So feel free to get triggered by my stupid positionings. Wooden table is a basic furniture. I need more wood. Would you believe it? Haha, what a funny and original joke I've never said before. Better log that one. Strawberries, element bars. Why am I going up here? What am I after? Rex. You don't sell the riches keepsake. There's definitely someone that sells the riches keepsake. I just need to know / find out who it is. Also, don't worry about the random squares that are on my farm. That seems to be a new graphical glitch somehow, where it just starts pixelating random crap on your farm. Where there's thingy, where there's weeds and stuff. What am I here for? Was I here to do the mana infusing thing? Probably not. Let's donate the mana anyway. I was here to check if anybody here sold the keepsake. That's what I was here for. Clicked. Nope. That's fine. Or did someone in the town hall in Sunhaven sell it? Was it like Bernard or Emmett or someone selling it maybe? Right, I've got lightning in the bottle for... oh. I need 4 more for Caspian. You can also reset mobs by just changing zones. Also, look at the money go up. That, of course, is a result of having the money from regaining mana in tandem with restoring mana from killing enemies. Three out of 5. Four out of 5. Let's grab, like, we're so close. Let's just grab the other one. Complete the lightning and a bolt quest for the dude. That will do it. Yeah, if you've got the jump height, you actually don't need the mushrooms at all. You can go over quite a lot of the ledges with max jump height. Similar effect can be achieved with the jump potion, but the jump height perk actually is more useful than it first lays on. The lion dude lies over here, doesn't he? There we go. He's just lying around. Don't need mana orbs. Mana orbs are easy to come by, as is mining XP. Combat XP is also kind of easy to come across, I admit that, but that's not what we're here for. Or whatever. Right, I think one more day will be in order for the stream, so we'll do just today. See, look at all that money from the gaining mana shenanigans. It's pretty nice. Then community tokens from Nets, thank you. That is one thing I did correct with Hugo. That perk. Toot toot. Just grab random stuff. This is enough Addy bars for Albert, who I think they're not awake at the beginning. They are. It's just starting the library, but you can't go in the library till 8. So yeah, well yes, but technically no is the correct answer there. Let's also make this table. This is a construction table. I need that one. Thank you. That will do quite nicely. I'll just sell some crap, I think. But maybe I should start transitioning some of the chests. Get rid of all this except for the Addy bars, I think. And how's this growing? It's not there yet. So it'll probably be next stream that it will be next stream that I cleave through those trees. That shall be fun and satisfying. Oh yeah, I could also do with updating my health, couldn't I? Let's also just grab the bulletin boards. 15 stones and 10 onions. Not in a position for growing onions right now. That's not that difficult. I don't have to fill out the requests, it's always good to just take them. I've also now figured out what this guy's counterfeit blueprint is for. So this counterfeit schematic, you use it in Withergate. It allows you to make the ticket's currency and some other really neat stuff. So it's actually very helpful. Not quite what I wanted to press there. Oh no, my mana supplies. What's the mana with you? So let's see if I can go back to Withergate. Which if the city protection got destroyed, it would technically then become without a gate, but that's a story for another day. Ticket counterfeiter, this is the one, but I don't have red tickets all enough dead heavy stone. The red tickets are easy to come by when you... I could come by them anytime I want actually, I was about to say when you increase your attack damage. But increase your strength, for the test your strength, but that doesn't matter. Let's see here. What do I want to work on today? Mining. Mining? But not of the... No, I don't have enough keys. You know what, fine. Let's go back to Withergate. Sorry about this. Let's go back to Withergate and play the stuff to get red tickets. Partially just because it's fun. Let's see about getting some commissions complete here in Withergate. Just so I have more tickets. Maybe start clearing up my Withergate farm a little better. So... Arianella. And... Slobber. I mean, I don't know the Withergate NPCs well enough. So I don't actually know where either of those two people situate themselves. A bit awkward. But, oh well. Such is life. I will learn. Let's go play some of the carnival games. I don't have many tickets, so I won't be able to do much. I could always go into the forest to the south and earn some more. So, the wheel is luck, I believe? The better ones would be this one or the hat one. Let's do the challenge mode version though. And you get 3 mistakes. Instead of 5. Hehehe. Rip. Let's try again. My strategies for this won't... Well, the just general strategies for this won't be as easy. With 3 mistakes. Kind of have to strike lucky on the... Nice! No! I was thinking of the last shuffle. Oops. Wow, skill issue. Alright, let's go earn some tickets then. Skill issue. Let's go do some fights. Earn some tickets from mobs. Be the best way for me right now, I feel. Can you break the barrels here? Good, you can. Nice. So yeah, as you can tell, I also learned that some of the barrels are actually breakable. I did it by accident. And then I was like, oh damn it, I earned XP. Not gonna lie, that was during the combat video. I used Cataclysm as a movement thing and accidentally broke one of the barrels. That's how I found out you could break them. I didn't include it in the video just because it didn't level me up, so it didn't matter. Heresy, he admitted to doing the thing. Oh well. Skill issue, right? Didn't affect the outcome or the result of the video in any way. Even though I do have 1 disqualification so far from making the skill videos. Which I already know how I can turn it into a little bit of a funny. So that's fine. I'm taking how much health? I'm taking quite a lot of damage here, aren't I? Let's maybe put that shield on. That'd be a good start. Maybe also using my spells to not go in too close. Could be another thing. See, spell damage for the win. And I will use the tickets I earn on some of the other carnival stuff, as opposed to the one I just did. Or at the least do a regular version of that one. Oh. Rip. We back to Sunhaven? No, but let's go back to Sunhaven with that dismaying defeat. Maybe? Kinda bad. That was a skill issue out of 10, right? So let's complete the... So I've got a table. I've got adamant bars. I need 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I could just take the whole stack out, but let's do it like this. So I've just completed like 4 quests. Strawberry snack. I probably don't have strawberries. I think I put some in the cell portal though. I did yesterday. And with how the cell portal mechanics go, I will not get them back. Okay, Sarah. Whatever will be, will be. I just did a fluffy. Que sera, sera. Damn bridges. So, Topi is probably in the library. Yep. No, Topi's still in their house. Or is that, yeah, it'd be Topi. Here we go, little Topi. Topi normally asks for silly crap, such as stones. Chris has been shouting that goes to Iris, but Iris is part of the Goo Goo Dolls. Oh, actually, it's a song by the Goo Goo Dolls, not a part of. Albert, give me my farming XP. Then Liam at the bakery. And Iris is in Nelvari. I think that's what I was trying to go with. So yeah, a few more community tokens. I can afford another spell damage potion. Let's see if that moves the needle any. Where you at? You're still in the house. Can't be very friends with Liam. You might be in the bait. Oh no, I just saw the question mark. Just as I went inside. Skill issue. Neat scarf. Thanks for the experience. However, I can also give him a gift. You know what? Got wood? It's a gift of all time. I still get one community token. I've seen only one instance where giving a gift does not give you any community tokens. And that is if you give Dr. Wormheart an apple. He hates the meme. His dialogue says something like, do you know how many apples I get a day? He gets super angry. Just kind of neat. In a not neat kind of way. Let's also infuse mana. Gives me an opportunity to earn more money through the day. I know Angel has a citrus rub. And 5 sugar plums. I'll probably forget about the sugar plums. But as for Angel... Oh! This, by the way, is my favourite Nelvari NPC, Bianca. Not just because her name's a pun. She's just cool. Iris is normally in the tree, right? Oh, here she is. She's kind of cool. Let's give you a gift too. I can actually give you a black diamond. Apparently I had quite a few of them. Thank you. I mean, she's no best girl in, but she's an NPC of all time. Let's also speak to... What? Angel's normally in here, no? Ah, here you go. Angel's here. Then Clay hangs out sometimes near the place on the way to the dragon. Here. Even though sometimes they're by the water? Yeah, okay. Then sometimes he goes to the general shop as well. Right, let's grab combat XP. I don't want the currency because of course I can just donate over and over. Don't hate, donate. Sugar plums. Not those aren't sugar plums. I think sugar plums are the multicoloured ones. I want to say. I noticed that one I looked at was sugar plum, but I don't think it is. I think it's these bad boys. Yeah, there we go. It's the colourful ones. And I would like... Let's go popularity, just because I have Lynn. Isn't there a sugar plum tree up here? No. In the outskirts in the forest there is, though. So if I go back to Nalvari Farm, then work down, I should be good. Good is a stretch. Oh, excuse me. Good is a stretch, but I don't mean it in the good or bad sense. Because if you can't be good, be bad. Obviously. Let's go here. The Snakoon up there to the left, to the right was not to the left. To the right was requires 2 meal types. It requires like an enthusiastic smoothie or whatever it's called. And a cheesecake, I think. Right, not where I need to be. I know where the 3 dragon statue heads are now. It's just, whenever you move from the area with the dragon statue heads, they seem to reset position. Unless it's just that you only need to go in once in single player, then don't go back in there again. Let's give this guy a shock. Thanks for the mana and the money, dummy. Plato is that Greek philosopher. But no, Plato is the guy in control of the temple, right? It's the lunar temple. Up over here. I believe is where I find Plato. The old dude. Hey. And get Expo XP. And I need to be friends with Lucius for the temple. No worries. But now I've got 50 community tokens. I can afford 2 more spell damage potions. Yay. You know what? All the damage will help. Considering I want Hugo to be a Master Mage ready for fighting Dinos. And then with the succession of having the full Sunlight gear, I'd also like to see if the Sunlight gear plus this extra mana has further increased my spell damage versus rocks. That's what I'd like to check. Arcane Might, not Ferocity. One, 2. There's also plenty of meals in the game that give you spell damage. Spell damage is easier to come by than attack damage in foods. Of course, for them potions, it's whatever, because they're a set price and they're infinite and can be used infinitely. So that's not questionable. In fact, you could say that's fairly fine. So let's go to 42. Great song, one of Coldplay's finest, in my opinion. Mind you, the Viva La Vida album was just awesome. That being said, I still rate the other ones higher, and no, I'm still doing 32 damage. Right, I think it's going to be a case of getting mining damage from Nalvari. But I need keys to do that. Of course, to get keys, I need ores, so I need to be here for that anyway. No harm, no chicken, right? Let's grab the final level of the recovering mana. When it comes to magnitudes of scale, that extra 4% of mana recovered difference is actually quite big at this point. Yeah, spells are too slow to stop the wilt flowers unless it's a one-hit kill. Some melee weapons are quick enough. And certain abilities from melee weapons. Oh, nice. See, I just immediately casted the chain lightning because I knew they'd be there. Ooh, how did that go? How did that do a thing? Curiouser and curiouser. There's the broken ledge. Was a bit too far out that time to really claw it back from the jaws of defeat. Oh no, you could say that I clinched that from the jaws of victory for the defeat. It's like the opposite of what you want the phrase to be. Really clawed out a loss from the jaws of victory, there you go. I knew what I wanted to get to. Just as usual, I'm a derp. Nothing changes. We 7 mining. How cute. I mean, I'll be skyrocketing from here on out for mining. Something, I hit everything at once. That was a skill issue. Believe it or not. Grab resourceful. Let's just really amplify my what was that meant to be? What was that even meant to be? Terrible is the answer, I guess. Do you know what? If I need to make, I'll need to make a lot more bars, so I need a lot more fire crystals, so I may as well start picking them up again. And yes, I can complete the Havenite tribute to Dinas. Oh, that was a sneaky jump. Don't know how I made that one. Let's shoulder it down to luck, I think. Pew. I know I'm not breaking the bigger stones with one spell yet. Here. I don't need all the stone. Necessarily. I've been picking it up as a nice side thing, but it's not the end of the world. Let's just key my way through. Yeah, but when I level up in combat again, I'll show you the I'll show off the minecart thing I was talking about earlier, so you can physically see it. I would have got it in the last combat skill point, but I forgot about it. So what are the odds I don't forget about it next time? Well, I've figured out the priority one, so I guess it's not such a far-fetched idea that I remember next time. We'll see. It's also not a big deal, really, if I forget. Oh, I didn't realise there was a rock below me. For a second I thought I just got stuck on the edge or something. Nice. And more black diamonds that of course I can offer as tribute to the neighbours for more community coins, such as the way of things. Sunlight and Havenite always gives you 3 coins because they're like the high priority giveaways to everyone. And some people, for instance, Lucia likes manatomes. So to quote me last weekend, or weekend before last when I was chatting with Dragon, bitches love books. It was a reference from something or other. What is it? There's the bitches love me was from what? I can't remember what film that was from. It's from a film. I remember that much, but I just don't remember what. Don't they say like bitches love toast or something? Isn't that the original thing? Don't dwell on it. Also, that was a terrible jump just now. That one was not much better. That's the teleport spell. You want the level up screen. Pickup range, please. A lot more handy dandy than it lets on. I've become quite attached to having the pickup skill activated. Personally speaking. Nice jump. Oof. Yeah, Hugo's also kind of slow, despite the fact that he's a Snek. But then again, he was my experimentation account, so expect no less. Now I understand the true value of movement speed in the game. Or how to make it more effective, I mean. Oh, that wasn't all of the ore. Awesome. Yeah, that will do. I've got the rusty key. I think this next floor will be the last one. Then I can go deal with the Diners tributes a little bit. I also need to remember where the riches thing is from. The riches keepsake. Someone will sell it. Maybe was that in the red ticket rewards in with a game? Could have sworn I saw it somewhere. Like I say, if not, I'll find out. It's not that difficult. I know where 3 out of 4 were off the top of my head. I won't begrudge using research. Considering that I'll need the information at some point anyway. It does feel weird though that with Sunhaven I've broken the game before I know what the game is like. Like I sort of walked in with like 10% knowledge and just going, hey, you could do this, you could do this. So now I'm catching myself back up. That's how I currently see it. But like I say, when I've got it all figured out, oh baby, you know I'm gonna be in. We're gonna be in for a treat. Also, look at the range on the sword slash ability. That's crazy. Quite honestly. Okay. Combat. I said I was going to level up something specifically, didn't I? Oh yes, lunging strikes. I want to show off how the... Right, we'll go down to the next floor. And I'll show off what it is I was talking about. So you can physically see what I mean. Rather than just a source, trust me bro. Let's apply actual physical demonstration to my points. Well, I need to prove myself or anything, but it's nice to be able to see it. Kind of like how we would show off derpy dogs when I play zombies. Kind of similar to that, but not quite the same. So, watch where my mouse is. You'll see the icon while I'm still in the cart come up. And look at the icon. That was this icon. That activated while travelling in the cart, and I was still in the cart. So there you go. You can activate it on the way to... Well, you can't activate it on the way to the floor, but as you enter the floor, like when I go into this floor here, I'll show it again. Oh, it's only when you go up then. It's not when you go down, it has to be up. So it doesn't work on the way down, but it works on the way up. See I'm still in the cart? Jumping. That's a neat second part of the feature I didn't know. I thought it was both going down and up. But no, it's only when you go up to the next floor. Cool. Make a mental note of that one. Dinus. And I have Havenite. Good. I've got cookies. I can hand in some cookies. I know cookies is a prereq. So, well, not a prereq really, is it? It's just a rec. Just a casual requisite. There are no prerequisites here. It's just all in one. If I had it early before I got this quest, then it would be treated as a prerequisite. But meh. I don't know. Spout and poop as usual. Don't mind me. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Bells will ring, ring-a-ding-a-ling, ring-a-ling-a-ling. Right. The food one was over here, right? Yes. Cookies. Done. Tomato soup is easy to make. Sesame rice ball easy to make. Pizza easy to make. Coffee easy to make. Shimmer root treat. I think that's in the cooking pot, but you gotta have, of course, shimmer roots. Energy smoothie. I know you can buy one of those. This is an easy altar. Nothing too vexing about the requirements. I need more of this. So it was all 3 crystal types and logs. Easy requirements. The forageables should be easy, but I've been lazy with Hugo. This altar's done. So you finish the mining altar. Your reward will be to grant access to the glorite mines. This equipment has been specifically made for glorite tools and weapons. It is the only place in the world where you can smelt glorite. That's cool. You have to keep working if you want to impress diners. Okay, yeah. Whatever. Let's check out a few extra details I wanted to check out. There you go. I have a key. Is it a consumable key? I assume this will be a consumable key, not a permanent opener. So what, you get 9 keys? Surely there must be a way for me to create or have more of those keys. Oh well, that's for future me to find out now. Let's see about this Rich's Keepsake shenanigans, where my theory is. So my initial theory is at the ticket exchange. Which is this one here, right? Right, that's transformation potions. Red tickets for prizes. Right ahead of me. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, am I right? Chubby Diners plushie. Double-headed cat plushie. Plushies. Crap. This really is like when you actually go to the arcades and then you spend like £30. You get like a couple hundred tickets so you can buy a couple sweets. Or like, if you're lucky, a pen. Man, that statement just hits too hard. Morpher. You literally just do the transformation tonics. Understandable. I can't get any of these potions, of course. I'm just meandering, checking a few bits. Also, what I think is great is that the octopus runs the takoyaki stand. Pumpkin patch. Pumpkin themed decorations for your home. How about no? I haven't actually done the Ferris wheel yet. So let's maybe try some of the... Oh, it's 8 PM. Nowhere will be open now. Oopsie daisy. Good job, me. Oh, also here's my favourite Withergate NPC. Phoebe. I think she's kind of cute. I like that she's kind of clumsy. What's down here? I haven't been this way yet. Oh, this is the beginning. This is the way you come out in thingy. Okay, I've been here. But I haven't been here, if you know what I mean. It's rather lackluster. Oh! So this is a quicker way for me to get to this spot. Interesting. Well, interesting enough to matter right now. For now, I think will be the end of the stream for today. Let's go save up. Let's go sleep in and save up. So yeah, I finally got the ball rolling and somewhat with Hugo. Broke his mana, finally. I was debating vetoing breaking his mana, but let's break it in the name of progress, shall we? So, yeah. With that in mind, that'll be the end of today's stream. So as always, shout outs to Q. Thank you to everyone else who stopped by. There'll be a stream tomorrow, I'm sure. Don't know what I'm currently thinking for it, but there'll be something. So yeah, thank you all. Peace and love.